Greetings, YouTube. I actually like to be wrong. I like to be proven wrong because it means that, at least if I'm saying something negative about a champion, that, well, there's a lot more to like about it than I saw. I'd rather be pleasantly surprised than depressed and disappointed. With that being said, here's the deal, YouTube. There are a couple of 7 stars I really don't want. Gambit, even though he's my favorite X-Men of all time, I just don't think I'd ever use him. On defense or offense, obviously. Raccoon, another champ I don't think is still somebody that's that good that I'd use. Hawkeye, sorry. Like Rocket, like Gambit, he's been buffed, but I'm not impressed. Even Spider-Gwen, I wouldn't like. And then OG Spidey, man, and people told me that they love OG Spidey, and I'm just a noob that doesn't know how to use him. Point taken. With that being said, The Office hit me up because he recently, as in this week, I think, opened his first ever, or I guess I should say technically second ever, 7-star. And he sent me several videos of this. So, gotta go back. And you can see that the 22, or the 0 out of 2, 33% off limit has been reached. And he will not see that screen again because I opened my first 2 on day 1. One live via, noon Central Standard Time. And then the second one on my normal 9 p.m. Central Standard Time live stream. And I was very happy with who I got. Now, 7 stars are rare again. At least on my account. I think I'm finally like halfway to forming one. But it's a slow burn. Very, very, very slow burn. Alright. So we have this 7-star crystal that's going to determine the second ever 7-star champion for his roster. And it's America Chavez, it's Silver Surfer, it's Terrax, it's Titania. No, it's one of the people I just talked about. It's Raccoon. Now, if this was me and I was on a live stream, I would do this. Dang it. I would not be excited. But he wanted to showcase a couple things that would maybe make me reconsider. He's got Apocalypse, Corvus, Hercules, and Cable. Anytime you've got Apocalypse and Cable, that is a fun synergy. Now, as I hide my screen so you can see the power of both champs, this is not somebody that's going to totally wow you in a Realm of Legends speed test. But man, that special 2 has always been, even before Rocket's buff, it's always been a high damage output dealer. And here we go. Building up to that special 2, firing it off, 70,000 crit and an armor break. And when that armor's broken, you get more crits, and the crits are generally worth a pretty decent amount. But, it's a standard Winter Soldier fight. A lot of crits, though. Man, a lot of crits. Everything's a crit, essentially. It's like he's Corvus. And then he gets 2 armor breaks. I think that's really the secret to success, is stacking the armor breaks. Kind of makes me think of a shout out to a random champion in Iron Fist. But 7,000 crits, 11,000 crits. That's good damage. It's not like blow me away, best thing I've ever seen damage, but still good damage. So already I'm like, okay, he's doing better than I thought he would do. But 59 hits, I can do that with a 5-star. This is a 7-star. So what about utility, Well, in this second video, by the way, he wanted to show no synergies. And just what it would be like for him to be in something like Incursions or... I hesitate to say this because I don't know who would bring him into this. But technically you could do Battlegrounds. I don't know who he counters better than even the standard people I take in, like Iron Doom, Nimgod, and Warlock. But I think it's a really easy champion to play, and if all you do is care about those special 2s, and that's pretty much generally what happens to me. He waits to fire it off until he has about half of a bar of power already loaded extra, so that he can stack the armor breaks. Now, the only thing that I would say is I think the armor breaks should last as long as Symbiote Spidey's when he pulls a heavy attack. I think that would make this champion even better. But man, it is so hard to argue with the 2 armor breaks. In this case, we've got 15,000 and 9,000 damage. Again, I would expect that from like Corvus, especially with like 1 mission completed versus just a Rocket Raccoon. I was so wrong about his crit ability. And that's impressive. So, The Office, I know you might have not been the happiest person when you pulled them, but you're showing why you love using them, and I'm showing why I was wrong.